This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Minecraft Story Mode. In the last episode, we got our sword and magic helmet. Oh, I mean a sword, or magic pickaxe and magic armor, and created a weapon and armor to go through and destroy the Wither. And with the help of all of our friends and Reuben the pig, getting McClellan, who's now pork chops, we were able to save the world from the creatures by destroying the command block in an epic battle against the insides of the Witherstorm. And now all seems to right. The Order of the Pig is now the new heroes. The Order of the Stone has been seen as failures and as false heroes, forever to be shunned for the rest of their days. Well, maybe only for a couple weeks. You know how people are, they forget that stuff pretty quickly. But it is time for us to put the Nether Star up, the remnants of the Witherstorm, and to applaud ourselves for a job well done. Let us finish episode 4 and enjoy the fruits of our labor. Ta-da. Whoa! Did not expect that.
Wow!
Nice laser light show, dude.
My friends, I am now pleased to introduce to you
New heroes.
the new Order of the Stone.
No, the Order of the Pig. Not called Order of the Stone. Stop it. We don't want to use that befouled name. Nah, I guess we're being called Order of the Stone. That's...
And so it was that a new Order of the Stone was born. One whose adventures were only just beginning. For though the world had been saved and the command block destroyed, there are many more worlds than just this one.
Yep, except we've got that episode, so we're good to go. How long do we have to hold this pose? Till the lights go off. So I guess that's the end of the Witherstorm, or the initial just story arc of the story. I think the last 4 episodes have a congruent storyline, but they're told a bit differently than the other story. So let's see. And that's for completing the episode. Yeah, chapter 6 of episode 4. Oh. Yeah, snuck into the hut. So 12% of us, let's see. Oh, yep. Most people did. Oh, nice. I'll bring out the stats here in a second, since this is going to be kind of the beginning of the next episode as well as a breakdown. So, okay, so 4% of us decided left on bad terms. Yep, because I'm a jerk. Basically, and unfortunately, I'm sorry I didn't show that on screen. Basically, what happened is, when I redid that section, I was like, oh, well, let me talk to Lucas because I'll get a little extra dialogue and just see if he says anything worth recording while I check, and I'll do that. And then I realized I had already talked to him without really realizing that I should have reset and did it again. But anyway, he just says, I gotta go find my friends. And then I just said, well, what if there's dangerous things out there? And he's just like, well, I gotta do it. And I said, well, are you stupid? You can't, you're gonna get yourself killed. And he's like, and just walked out. So that's pretty much what happened. So sorry about that. 55% of players snuck inside the witch's hut. And I didn't even get the cake either. 12% of us crafted a diamond pickaxe. 86% of us chose some type of new armor. And 52% of the players allowed Gabriel to tell the truth about the order. So, kind of surprised I was in the majority on that one. You'd think a lot of people just tell them to keep it a secret, but alright, well, that's the end of episode 4. Obviously, there's still some plot... Well, I guess all the initial plot points are covered by the end of this, but, I mean, what happened to Soren, for example, and Ivor, they weren't there at the end, for example. Obviously, Lucas is not too kind for us because we didn't convince him to stay. We just let him go find his... Or, no, we left on bad terms. We didn't have to convince him to stay. We just left on bad terms. Because... I don't know why. I have no idea why I was such a jerk to Lucas during my run of the game. Like, there was no reason to. Like, he was the only one out of the Ocelots who, like, tried to treat us with respect and all that, yet I just kept just egging him on for some reason. I don't know why. It's just... I don't know. I really don't know. It's just sometimes you have that attitude about things. So, but anyway, but let's say episode 4 I thought was actually pretty good. Nice overall, because I think it starts with us running away from the Witherstorm and then beating at the end. So it's quite a lot of content in episode 4. I was kind of surprised. I wonder if Well, no, the end of the game show says they were going to do episode 5, so I was almost wondering if this was going to be the last episode, and then they decided to add on a few more episodes to it afterwards. Because I was surprised when I found out this was 8 episodes long, like the whole thing. Thanks D. Bradley Baker for your pig noises. Gabriel, Dave Fennoy. Okay, that's the guy. I've heard his name so many times in random things. And we didn't have Paul Rubens. Anyway, we didn't have Corey Feldman with us, so sad day. But yeah, overall, I thought the episode 4 was pretty good. Good music, a lot of tense situations. Obviously, the death of Ruben was a sad thing indeed. Because obviously, he's a death that you can kind of feel bad for. I mean, Magnus, yeah, I did feel bad for him, but I didn't feel that bad for him when he died. But Ruben, you feel bad for because he was with you throughout the whole since the beginning. So, like, when him passing was a big deal. Although the whole idea of him turning into a pork chop after you died is half hilarious and half bad taste. Because, yeah, that's what would have happened to him if he died. But it's almost kind of like, really, guys? You're trying to have a moment and you do still... Sorry, I have to adjust my headset. But then you decide to have it actually happen with what happens in the Minecraft world. I don't know. Like I said, it was kind of funny and also in bad taste. I was like, what? Anyway, yeah. Overall, I liked the episode. Pretty straightforward arc. We've seen this story before. The whole heroes who are actually not heroes, or they did something bad, or they didn't, or something to become heroes and they told a lie, and then you find out during the story that they're not true, and the people who find out become the new heroes. Like, that's old story. We've said that before, but like all storytellers, it's all about not using the same story, but how do you tell it differently to make it different, interesting, or funny, or whatever, to make that story we've seen before be something interesting, or at least different. So with it being told in a Minecraft way is definitely a different way of going about it. So kudos for Telltale to tell some type of game or some type of story in this. I really wasn't sure where they were going at first until we got to that point where we meet Ivor and the whole Wither Skull thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is where we're going. We're gonna go that way. So we're gonna go more of a fantasy story with Minecraft. I guess you could have gone it with other ways, but making a fantasy type of story makes the most sense out of all of them. But yeah, I thought for the most part, all the voice actors did a good job voicing their lines for those who were there. Obviously, since I didn't tell Lucas to stay, his character's completely was out of like 3/4 of episode 4. Whoops. Oh wait, no, you convinced? No, it's on bad terms, so he's gone anyway. Sorry, I was thinking maybe you could have convinced him to stay, but nope, never mind. All right, well, yeah, I like it. It'll be interesting to see where I doubt it's going to be on such a high note now because we kind of beat the Witherstorm. That's kind of the biggest thing. I bet the rest of these stories are going to be more low end. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. They could be another high end adventure, but I don't think it's going to be as high key. I think it's going to be more low key. That usually happens in a lot of big stories when they have some big epic thing go on and they still have the story continue. You're like, well, how can they keep going on? There's nothing more to go, so they usually do low key adventures, or they split parties and it's only about one character after that, or what they do after the fact. So makes sense. Anime does that too, actually. When they do different arcs, they have a different story and all that. So yeah, I guess now with the Witherstorm and the world saved from pure destruction and a block and a hard place, now we decide to check an order up. Where could the tale go from here? They said at the end of the episode, it said more worlds are abound, and we see Ivor apparently is doing his own thing. So who knows what'll happen next? And I'm acting like I'm going to start I'm going to cut the episode. No, we're going to start right now. So I'll see you when the episode starts. Let's begin. Alright, we're back after that little cut there. Took about a minute, jeez. What's wrong? And why do we have a sword? We chose a pickaxe in the episode, dang it. I will not be made a fool of. I chose what I chose. There better be a good reason for this. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Looks like Jesse's in fine form, taking on his new role as a hero. There's Petra. Or Ashley Johnson, if you prefer. Yeah, does everyone have swords? Oh no! I knew I wasn't going to die, at least not at this beginning, so I'm more than willing to purposely not try.
Hey Jesse, check this out.
Do you still have your cap on? Yep.
3, 2, 1, pop! Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, yes you are,
try
Brian.
it too
Persona.
if you...
Let's help him out. Aw.
Back off!
I love failing when it's funny. Did he just turn into meat? And I'm considered the leader of this group, huh?
You guys are working
there's
way
Olivia.
too hard.
Oh, she basically we're just copies of the original Order Stone, except we're actually doing something, right? Because we didn't need that command block to fix everything. We're actually doing it ourselves, so.
You're always looking to one-up us, aren't you?
Can we actually die at the beginning? Oh, that would be funny, actually.
Come on your feet.
Nah, I'm just gonna play, not try to do anything to win.
You
It's
guys
the Telltale
must be
way.
exhausted.
Oh yeah, I guess not every plot point wasn't covered.
One seriously cool
Now that I think
temple.
about it,
Yeah,
but we'll
points
get to
for
that when
Ivor,
it
I
comes to it.
guess. This was a good tip.
Well, Jesse,
Well, what?
So, are we doing this?
I think
What are you
Jesse's
talking
just
about?
taking it all in.
Yep.
I thought maybe you'd have like a cool motivational thing to say there, but that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. See, I'm cool like that. I'm surprised there's anything more to do after what happened with the Witherstorm, but you'd be surprised. I guess good writing, right? Well, I don't know if I call this good writing,
It's a
but you know
cool
what I mean.
room and all, but I was hoping for treasure, personally.
Why are we doing this
You
anyway?
know how these places work. The treasure's never just out in the open.
Yeah.
Fan out and search the place.
Yeah, crazy villains never straight out do it in the open. Well, let's look around, see what we can find. I guess we're trying to find treasure. Where's my pickaxe?
These channels lead to the center of the room.
They look like they're designed to let lava flow from those channels in the wall.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. 'Cause you're silly.
Ah, my old friend the lever.
We meet again. Alright, let's check around first before... Oh, do we have any other choice? No. Looks like everyone's got swords. Hey, Petra. How's
Hi,
life as a
Petra.
hero?
Who's
Miss your red
Petra?
eyes.
Kidding.
You suck. How are you feeling lately?
So, how are you feeling lately?
Memory's all back, as far as I can tell.
Good. Good.
Now I'm just trying to get used to having teammates and people who worry about me. That's pretty new for me. It's nice, though.
Oh yeah, I forgot you were a loner at the beginning. Thoughts on the
Thoughts
temple?
on this place?
I think I'd rather be in a straight fight than doing all this switch-pulling stuff. But I'm glad Ivor's intel about this place was good.
Well, to each his own, right? So, how did I ever know about this place
What do
anyway?
you think Ivor knew about this place?
Who knows? That guy's read like 1,000,000 books and traveled all over the world. You probably start to learn a thing or two about a thing or two.
That makes perfect sense.
Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to solve this.
See you later. Ooh, another lever. So another one we gotta press. Okay. Ooh, the description for that. See what that's
These
same
channels
thing?
of lava are blocked by sticky pistons. If I were to unblock them...
Seems very straightforward. Well, let's keep looking around. Olivia, what's
Hey,
up?
Olivia.
Yeah?
How's it going? And hoping for any
So
special
what kind
loot?
of treasure do you hope we find in here?
Well, I've been working on a build that could use another couple dispensers. But some cocoa beans would be cool too.
Sorry, couldn't hold it in. How's treasure hunting treating you? Is that when we become treasure hunters now?
So, have you been having a good time hunting for treasure?
If you had asked me a couple of months ago, I would never have thought I would like all this adventuring and treasure hunting stuff. But this has actually been a really good time. And I've been getting lots of great stuff to build with.
Good.
Any ideas for how to fix this?
Well, these channels of lava are blocked in strategic locations by those sticky pistons. Unblock them, and I'm guessing something cool will happen.
Which I have to do because I'm the leader,
Okay,
right?
I'm gonna figure this out.
Never doubted you for a minute.
Thanks, I think. Another lever. Axel, you're worthless unless it's in a fight, but let's talk to you anyway.
Hey, Axel.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Brian.
you need,
I mean,
buddy?
Axel. Yeah, you kind of got the short end of the stick on armor, I'll admit. Thoughts?
Axel, what do you think of the situation?
I don't know about the situation. I kind of do more blowing stuff up. So, if you need someone to do stuff like that, I'm totally your guy.
You don't seem to be smart enough to do explosives, though. You seem like a guy who just squeezes people to finish. What do you think we'll
So,
find
what
here,
kind of
anyway?
loot you think we're gonna find in here?
Oh man, well, I want to make a room with an emerald floor, right?
Who doesn't?
I'm like 4 emeralds away, so getting some emeralds would be pretty sweet.
Is that what they do in their free time? Is they just build stuff like regular people would? I really love our adventures.
Man, we have the best adventures, don't we?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I was worried I wouldn't be cool enough or smart enough or whatever enough to be in the Order of the Stone. Thanks for always believing in me, buddy.
No problem, Brian.
You know it.
I mean, Axel.
Okay, I'm gonna keep working on this.
Sounds good, dude.
Alright. Well, let's throw these switches. Yep, okay. Let's throw the switches and solve this puzzle. It's very easy, I assume. Pour
Locked
the
again.
lava down. Oh, so we need to keep it... Apparently we're missing something. Alright, well, let me look around, see. Sticky piston. Sticky piston. Is there a switch I'm missing? I thought I saw something highlighted here earlier. Maybe we need to switch them all at the same time? Or not. I guess we have to do them in order. Okay. Odd, but we'll accept this as a or maybe it's just that one. How's the middle look when we can't really quite tell? So only one can stay out at a time? How about this one? What does this one do? That's only temporary. Is there supposed to be an order to this for some reason? There doesn't seem to be any obvious solutions. Maybe, is there a number? Like an indicator that, oh, well, let's see, there's a 4. There's those gray blocks on the end there. One says 4, one says 2, and one says 3. So is that the order they're supposed to go in? But that one only has a 1 on it, though, so what's... Maybe that doesn't mean anything. Maybe I'm just... Let me try this lever, see what happens.
Hey, it's working! Oh, wait. No, it's not. Never mind.
I'm gonna reset it anyway. Okay. So there is an order to this. Well, it's gotta be... Well, see, that one shows a like that white block thing. Does that... I mean, is that supposed to mean something? Because you would think that would be next, but it automatically turns off the other one. Right? So... That's obviously not the answer. Let's see what this one does if we switch this one next. No? Weird. You would think that there would be a... Is there a timer to this? I wonder if I should just ask the companions to flip the switches. I wonder if there's an option for that. Let me see.
Hey,
Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to solve this.
Okay, there's nothing there, so... Alright, well, let's do by the way he's looking. Are we really going to call it an episode here at the very beginning? We talk to her again before we flip that switch. See if she says anything.
Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to solve this.
Can't you all help me with this? Let's see if she says anything again.
What's up?
Okay, I'm gonna figure this out.
Never doubted you for a minute.
Yeah, you did.
Yo.
Okay, I'm gonna keep working on this.
Sounds
Oh,
good,
maybe.
dude.
Okay, you know, I think I get it now. So that's 4. That one's 2, but there's a 3 and a 1 here. So what we do is we flip that one, that one, that one, and then the 4th one, right? I bet that's it. I was wondering why those colored blocks are there. That's got to be the reason for it. So it's gonna shut that one off, and then we flip it again because that one has a 3 symbol on the other side, right? Unless there's a switch here that I'm missing. I think. Well, let's find out.
Now we're getting somewhere.
That's what I thought. Okay. I was wondering why there was a 3 on the other side of that. See, not too hard. Just had to clear my brain for a second. Alright, let's flip this last switch. Yay! Uh-oh. Or...
I think I actually would have been disappointed if the floor didn't open up into a dark, creepy passageway.
This kind of reminds me of when we first found the Order's temple. We were such
We're
a
bringing
scared
out the
bunch of
past. We're
noobs
new
back then.
heroes now.
Hey, I wasn't scared.
No. Then who was it that was yelling, "Help me! Help me! The dispensers are trying to kill me!"
I had no idea what we would see.
Yeah, I had no idea what we were getting into. Hilarious.
And to think, that was just the beginning.
Yeah, and that was before we'd fought witherstorms, hung out with Endermen, reunited the Order. So crazy.
Yep, we're just awesome like that, I guess. But now we're just treasure hunters. All our big heroing days are over. Yep, all over.
Bingo!
Hey, hey, treasure chest.
All right, let's see what we've got.
All right, time to check out our treasure. But for now, let's just revel in the fact that we've earned our treasure as heroes of the new Order of Stone, finding new ways to rob graves and be murdering hobos. That's right, folks. If you're an adventurer, you're a murdering hobo. Anyway, in the next episode of Minecraft Story Mode, we'll see where this goes, where the plot will take us. Now that the official big plot is over, what's there left to tell? More stories of adventure and daring do, more treasures to get, more emeralds for the floor to make? Find out next time in the next episode of Minecraft Story Mode. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.